This now for 25 years, and it's one day that we all really look forward to because it's just fun. We're actually not that far from Christmas, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna say, hey, if you don't love what you get, you actually have till the end of January to send it back because we have extended return available, but only for today. Also, too, we have a great shipping offer going on. What that means is you're only spend $4.95 total all day long. Period, exclamation point. But you have to get it all in now, between now and midnight. We're down to about an hour and a half, and that amazing shipping offer is going to end. So we still have more to go in this hour. Stay tuned too. We have an awesome, awesome way to get you organized every day and for the holidays with our origami. But now we're gonna go to the outside and make your outside as festive as your inside will be. And again, this is holiday or every day. We have our famous 10-pack of colored solared pathway lights. Now, here's what we have. We have 5 flex pays only for this hour. We have a special introductory price that's for a very limited time as well. So if you wanna get beautiful pathway lights that give you tons of versatility, and in the holidays they become even extra special, tonight's it. So we have, how many colors left, guys? Do I just have the bronze? And we're down to only the bronze. Well, there you go. So I'm gonna bring Alexandra Baker back. She's one of our decorating experts, and who doesn't love gorgeous outdoor lighting?
Well, I've been sharing with you the last couple of days, or it seems like the last couple of days, all the wonderful things that you can do with lighting inside your home and outside your home, but this is definitely for the pathway outside your home, because let's face it, Suzanne, it's becoming so obvious that the outdoors is becoming our new living room, and we want every inch of that space to be just as beautiful. Peter's on vacation, so I'm gonna share this presentation with you this evening. This is our most special, I believe, set of pathway lights because it's such a unique configuration, and the fact that we have lights that can do 3 different functions, and we have 4 different, very versatile, 4 different ways you can enjoy your lights. You can, I've never seen anything like this. When I was really learning about this, it really blew my mind. Of course, you wanna have solar lights that are very bright that you can line your pathway with, but look at this. They are color-changing lights that you can use with a remote control, so you've got that option. You can have the very bright white light that looks like an LED light, or you can have the incandescent light that is that warm white light, just with the touch of a remote control. Can you see this remote control in my hand? I want you to see how super simple this is. 3 buttons, that's all it is. And I've got the color changing, the white, or the incandescent. And if you see, I'll put my hand and you can see color changing. How festive is that? The white light, if you like that. Yeah, I guess we could dim the lights, of course. You can see that on my black dress. That helped tonight. And then you can see that warm white incandescent light. That's incredible. Now, if that was not enough, look at this spectacular unit. It's the bronze. We sold out of the black and we sold out of the stainless steel. You've got this nice long pole. This actually a steel pole with the extra long metal stake. So of course, when you're putting that into the ground, a nice extra long metal stake. But look at this glass. I have to tell you, Suzanne, when I took the top off, I could drink out of this glass. It's so beautiful. I mean, this crystal, this beautiful prism that is giving you that starburst effect into the ground. It is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, you will put this on and it just snaps right on. And you can put this just like this tabletop. So if you want to put this tabletop, that is one way that you can use your light, just tabletop. If you want to use this and plant this into the ground with the stake, or into a couple of potted plants and put a couple of these in potted plants, you can do that. If you want to hang them, the solar panel allows for a little finial that is part of your configuration, and the little finial allows you to hang each one of the lights. And then there's also a little knob that you can affix to a fence post.
Yeah, we give you the hardware to actually put them on a fence post. We give you the hardware,
yeah. So then you can have this on a fence post. That blows my mind. So it's 4 different things that you can do with the light, and the 3 different types of light that can shine. I just think, and of course the size, they're so large. Can you see?
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect. So I just want you guys to see this, and then we'll use a little remote so you can see the change. This is really where the magic happens. It's, you know, every day they come on, they're welcoming, they look great. But when you get to the special birthday, the celebration, the holiday, you know, someone's, I don't know, maybe you're having a party, and you really want to set the mood when people walk into your house, this totally does that. And it is a huge set of 10. And to Alexandra's point, the quality is impeccable. I've been very fortunate from the very moment we launched these lights, it was like 7 or 8 years ago, to know and to understand that the quality is outstanding in these. Yeah. And also, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop down front real quick, and I'm going to put this on the floor, because this is where you really see that diamond pattern. Because wow. I think in our studio, our cameras suck up, hang on one second, our cameras suck up so much light. Thanks, guys. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, guys. That really shows you this is a serious lighting. It's a serious way to add beauty to your outside environment. It's not just those wimpy little lights, you see them, your neighbors might have them, where they're kind of tipped over sideways and they sort of cough blink at night and half of them don't work. And then the worst part is during the day they look really, really bad. These look as beautiful in the daytime as they do in the nighttime, and it truly looks like you have real electricity running into these lights. That's how bright and how powerful that LED system is. And the solar system's great because, again, you know, you come home after a long day, it's evening, they come on automatically, not a lot of fuss, you're not digging up your yard, and you can move the darn things. That's what I love. If you change your mind or you want to change the mood.
Or take them with you wherever you go if you're moving.
Yeah, think about it. If you have them installed in your home permanently.
Can't take mine are permanently
right, you're
installed.
not pulling them out of the yard and taking them with you. Now these can go with you. Just remember, though, the 5 flex pay is only for this hour. The introductory price is for a very short amount of time, and it's a wonderful way to either add to the additions that you have, because we know a lot of you are picking up more because you have the original ones. Thank you. And then certainly if you're going to try them for the first time, this is a great way to do it.
And these are large. They're absolutely beautiful. You know, I share the story whenever I'm talking about solar lights. You have to remember the technology. These are HGTV, wonderful company. You understand that the technology is so good. So in the past, we would talk about solar lights and they were dim. They looked very faint. They looked like they were barely hanging on. Now we're talking about solar lights that are super bright, that are long lasting, 8 hours. That's a nice long amount of time. So all day long as it's daylight, doesn't even matter if the sun is shining, they're drinking in all of that wonderful energy. And then in the evening at dusk, they will illuminate and light until the sun rises the next day, which is great. Now, I do have the electrical lighting. Our home is lit up. But you know something? When we were having our driveway, I'm looking at this gorgeous pathway that's going on our cameras right now, and you can see when we had the driveway removed to have the pavers put in, my husband went outside and he was laying down the PVC pipe. And I'm like, sweetie, you know, what are you doing? And he said, I am putting in the wiring so that when they put the travertine on top, when we do our lighting, I've got the wiring going through. I said, is that what everybody does? I said, if you don't do that in advance, you won't be able to have it hardwired. That's why it's so expensive. If you don't want to go through the expense of having your grounds hardwired for that outdoor lighting, this is the solution, because you can just place these wherever you want. You don't have to hire an electrician. You don't have to worry about anything being hardwired. And guess what, ladies? Even when you get it hardwired and then 1 or 2 of the lights go out and your husband says, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll replace the bulbs. They're $40 each or whatever. 8 months go by, company has come over half a dozen times, and this hardwired light is still out. Order this for yourself, if anything, just so that you can pepper these in wherever a couple of the lights go out, and he'll get the message. And you know what? Eventually, you'll put this everywhere. If you're doing a beautiful party in the backyard and you want to add extra light, I'm all about, as you know, bringing in that extra decorative lighting. This is stunning. It's glass, it's the bronze trim, it's solar. I don't ever have to worry about batteries. They are recharging constantly. If I need to add lighting just to each of my tables, this is pretty enough to place one on each of my tables if I wanted to have just a little bit of light. And Suzanne showed that beautiful starburst pattern. If you wanted to put them on the lamppost, if you wanted to affix them that way, you could do that. If you wanted to hang a couple from underneath an umbrella, you wanted to hang them underneath the eaves, underneath where your patio is, this you can do. For the investment, this is an incredible amount of decor for your yard, for your home. balcony, or patio.
Okay, so I'll show you too, because I think this is so important. How often do you go and you're gonna buy a solar light and you're like, oh man, it's made all these plastic parts. Even down here, the most important point of the whole light almost is down here at the end. That's made of metal.
Yep.
So how many times you get the plastic ones and the first time you try to shove it in the hard dirt, this thing gets bent and then it's ruined forever and it never quite ever stands up straight. This all is metal, metal, glass, metal with one of the most advanced housings we have on the top. What does that mean? Long life. Not only do you have long life of operating throughout the night, but long life in general. We have people who call us, it's so cute. We had this lady call and she said, I leave them out all year, don't ever take them in. She lives up north. And she said one morning or one night she walked out to her porch and under the snow, about 2 feet under, she could see this glow. And the snow was starting to melt, right?
Right.
And she said, oh my gosh, it was my solar lights. Like, I thought that was the greatest story.
That's
because they're really meant to be, you know, you don't have to baby them, you don't have to bring them in all the time. Even if your husband hits them with a mower and they dink over a little bit, because they're all metal, they're gonna be able to stand back up straight. And you will just get such long life. This is designed not to rust, not to fade. It's beautiful, and we do have that beautiful bronze color available. We're gonna wrap this up. It is still available, but remember the 5 Flex is only for this evening until midnight. And of course, that introductory price is gonna come to an end rather quickly. Alexandra,
I'm gonna miss
Grant,
everybody. I'm back Friday, but this has been